Hello, this is Kylie from Scott Leroy Marketing. Today we're going to be going over how to add custom content to your KW IDX site. This will allow you to create blogs, add in any text or pictures that you see fit, and format it the way you would like it to show on the site. And it's actually pretty simple. So I'm already logged into Command here, so you'll want to make sure you're all logged in one tab. And then go ahead and open either Microsoft Word or Google Drive. We recommend using Google Drive just because it's really simple to use and you can access it anywhere. So once you're there, you're going to want to open a new document. You can do that by clicking New and Google Doc. Or if you're using Microsoft Word, just a new Word document. Here, you'll be able to put in the content you would like on your site. So if you would like to create a blog, you can go ahead and put your blog post here. If you're just looking to do something like this, where maybe you put some information about some homes, or you as a realtor, you can go ahead and do that as well. So as you fill out these pages, you have the freedom to make the changes you would like. So we can change size, we can underline, we can go ahead and add in images, and you can change the sizes of the images, however you see fit. And so once you've got these pages set up the way you would like them, you can go ahead and head back over to Command. And in Command, you'll go to the Consumer section, and you'll want to create a new page. And from there you'll choose On My Agent's Site, and it's going to take you to this blank page. I always recommend giving the page a name first just because it will automatically save once you do start clicking on the widgets or the content blocks. So I'm just going to call this Custom Site Page. And from there, you'll come down to the bottom right where it says Content Blocks. So you'll simply just take a text box and click and drag that onto the main body here. And you'll want to also include a widget. The way the site pages are set up is you're not able to save them unless there is a widget on the page. We always recommend using the Download My App widget, as it is fairly small and it's very clean and it tends to look good on all the pages. So once you have the skeleton of the page set up, we're going to go back over to your Word document or Google Drive. And as you can see, by default I centered everything, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on the left here just so you'll be able to see how it looks. So all you're going to do is copy this page. So you can do that by either clicking and dragging or clicking Control A. So we'll go ahead and Control C for copy and come back to Command. Double click inside your text box and we'll get rid of that insert your text here. And just go ahead and paste. And so as you can see, that it stretches across the entire page. And you can also see here where this left aligned and the center aligned. And so don't worry too much about that. We can clean this up a little bit. So once that information is pasted, you can click on this paintbrush icon on the right and come down to Dimension. And all we're doing is just changing a couple things. So under Width, let's change that to 1000. It'll default to pixels. And under the section that says Margin, change the right to Auto, A-U-T-O, and the left to Auto. Click Enter, and it will center the page for you. So that's all you'll have to do in that paintbrush section. Again, just update the width to 1000 pixels, the right margin to auto, and the left margin to auto. So you'll be able to see what your page looks like. Now, if you're looking to make any changes, the easiest way to do it is make the changes on the Google Doc or the Word document. That will allow you to save it automatically for the future, and it does just help with formatting. So if we need to make a change, you'll just repeat the steps. Go ahead and copy all, come back to Command, and you'll double click inside this box, and to make sure it selects everything properly, you'll just want to select as close to the top as possible. And you can get rid of this by either clicking on this little trash can icon or Control A and backspace. So to make those changes, you can just hit paste again, and that has been updated. And you can also add the text directly here, but again, doing that is not saving it on your Google Doc. That's why we do recommend going back to the drive to make those changes. If you do have any questions about formatting, you can let us know and we can take a look and we can do some troubleshooting. But in order to get this saved and live on the site, go ahead and click on the widget and go to Configure Widgets. You'll just save and apply and save changes. It's going to prompt you and ask if you want to publish your page. Just say yes. And we're going to add the page. Give it a title. And you're going to definitely want to make sure you give it a URL slug. You'll just want to note that this slug cannot be the same as another page. So for example, right above this I have a mortgage calculator. If I also call this one mortgage calculator, the pages are going to cancel each other out. So each page will want their own unique name. And instead of spaces, you can use a hyphen, and that will work just fine. So go ahead and save. And if we go to our agent site pages, click on the blue URL, we can now go to the page, and it may take a second to load, and you'll be able to see your custom content. Again, if you do have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll be able to help you out. Have a great day.